Is it worse to be a Jew in your heart, but not to actually do mitzvos, to serve Hashem in any meaningful way, or to struggle with their belief system, to not believe, but to do the mitzvos nonetheless? Which one is worse? Rav Shimshon Pinkus suggests we can find the answer to our question tucked away in the laws of kashrus. You see, when it comes to the kashrus of an animal that we're allowed to eat, there are two requirements. It has to chew its cud, and it has to have split hooves. It's interesting to note that one is an internal requirement and another is an external one. Chewing your cud is something that happens inside, under the hood, whereas the split hooves are something which is external. Says Rav Shimshon Pinkus, people can be like the camel. The camel chews its cud, but on the outside, they don't have split hooves. They can be individuals who have a good heart, they connect, they love Judaism, but they don't practice anything. But they're a Jew. They're like the camel. But there's another type of Jew, a Jew like the chazir, like the pig. The pig, you see, doesn't chew its cud, but it does have split hooves. Inside, it struggles. It doesn't believe. They do their own thing. They have different taivas and desires, but they show up. They put on tefillin. They'll keep Shabbos, but they don't really believe what they're doing, but they do it anyways. Rav Shimshon Pinkus writes, there is a famous medrash. We're not sure if it exists or not fully, but the medrash says that in the future, the chazir is going to become a kosher animal. What does this teach us? He wants to suggest that when a person does mitzvos, even if they don't believe, when a person engages in holy work, they have the potential lahachzir, to come back, to return. The person who has a great heart and really feels a strong connection is praiseworthy to a certain degree, but if they don't know how to take their feelings and their thoughts into action, they're lost. But someone who knows how to act, someone who could do something shalol lishma, that person is able to eventually, ultimately, make it to where they can continue those actions for the sake of the mitzvah itself, for the sake of Hashem. And therefore, it's better to be an individual. If you had to choose someone who does the mitzvahs even when they struggle to believe, of course, for us, the goal is to be a kosher Jew, just like the requirements of the kosher food. To be pure in and out requires us to be like an animal that chews its cud and has split hooves, both internally in our pnimius and externally in our chitzonius. We are holy, pure Jews who do the right things because they are the right thing. We take our machshavas, our thoughts, and we put them in the mitzvah l'maisa, we put them into action, and that is how we make a difference in our lives. And hope is never lost on anyone. It's better to have action than inaction. But the goal is always to be full, inside and outside. Malagera, chew your cud, have that internal connection strong, and mafrise parsa, and also have those split hooves, an external connection in action and in deed. Have a wonderful Shabbos.